Alton Towers Resort are inviting guests to go and take a look at the Nemesis construction, and is this finally the return of Nemesis Sub-Terra? Join me in this video as I discuss all the latest news regarding Nemesis and the rumours regarding Nemesis Sub-Terra. So starting off with the latest Nemesis news, Alton Towers has actually announced that they'll be letting visitors and general guests of the park go and take a look at the latest Nemesis construction. As you all probably know by now, Nemesis is having a huge retrack by B&M, and essentially, yeah, they'll be allowing general visitors to the park to go up to a viewing platform that they've constructed right near the Sub-Terra building, but we'll come on to that a little bit later on. And yeah, it's just basically made out of scaffolding, and you'll be able to stand there and get a nice view over towards the Nemesis site in the valley that sort of Nemesis is located in. And this is going to be great for getting some shots and some photos of when key parts and key elements of the ride are going to be put in the new track installed, such as the corkscrew, the loop, the drop and other parts of the ride. So it's going to be great for getting some updates here on YouTube. Not only that, but general guests of the park which may not know what's going on with Nemesis, because Alton Towers have branded this in quite a sort of secretive way. They've said the Phalanx are committing investigations with Nemesis, and if you go into Viburnum Valley you can see all the construction walls of surrounding Nemesis, and as a general guest you may think, what's actually going on with the ride? Is it closed for today? Will it reopen later on in the season? But with this viewing platform being open, you're going to be able to, as a general visitor, go up and see that all of the track's been removed. And this is a huge project by the resort, and I appreciate them opening it up to the general public and of course enthusiasts to sort of see the progress of Nemesis. It's such an iconic ride, and for many it'll be their first big roller coaster that they went on, and to see it retracked and preserving it for many years to come, it's great that Alton Towers have opened this up for us to go and view. In terms of when it's going to be opening then, it's going to be open from Wednesday the 26th of April, so not too far away. And I'm not going to lie, it's not the most glamorous viewing platform. It is literally scaffolding with a bit of roofing on the top, but you don't really need much. This is only temporary, and I think it's great that Alton Towers have gone to this extent to allow guests to view the construction of Nemesis. In terms of pricing for this then, well, Alton Towers haven't as of yet come out and released a price. However, in my opinion, I believe this should be free of charge. They shouldn't be charging for this. It's nothing glamorous. It's literally a piece of scaffolding, a bit of roofing, and getting a good view towards Nemesis. If they charge for this, I think that's a little bit selfish of them. Everything at Alton Towers have gone up this season, especially food prices. Of course, with the operations now with food transferred to Aramark, I think this should be free of charge, and just to allow guests of the park really to go up and see what's happening with Nemesis. There's been rumours going around that they will be charging during peak periods of the construction, such as iconic parts of the ride and the track being installed, such as the loop and the corkscrew. When those bits are installed, they will be charging for this. However, I don't think they should charge. I think it should be like 5 minutes per person, and then you move on. And I think that's a great operations. Overall, they shouldn't charge for this, but it's great to see Alton Towers doing this. They didn't have to. And yeah, it would be nice to get some good shots and a good view of the Nemesis construction. So yeah, the Nemesis viewing platform will be open from Wednesday the 26th of April. It's located down in Viburnum Valley, right next to Nemesis Sub-Terra, which I'm going to come on to next. So yes, I've made many videos about Nemesis Sub-Terra, talking about how it's rumoured to be opening this season, and pretty much since that video nothing's really changed. They've still been testing the screens outside of the actual ride. They've been painting a few bits up like the Phalanx logo, but what I want to talk about here is the email that I was sent by Alton Towers talking about the observation platform. And yeah, it was really nicely written in sort of the Phalanx and Nemesis theme, but it's just interesting with the word choice that they've been using. I'll read it out to you now. Over the winter months, investigations have been underway at our Phalanx research facility to identify the reasons behind the unusual behaviour of Nemesis during 2022. We've taken the extensive samples for a range of vitro and vivo tests, including deep cell analysis, chemical treatment testing, radiation exposure tests, antidote research, behavioural analysis, and DNA genome mapping. Our tests are confidential, but all results all far indicate that there is nothing to be concerned about. We invite you to take a look for yourselves at our observation platform opening from the 26th of April. We thank you for your understanding. So yeah, very interesting email there from Alton Towers, of course talking about the opening of the observation platform. But there's a few key phrases that I really want to talk about, starting off with the Phalanx research facility. Research facility. Could this link to Nemesis Sub-Terra? Could Nemesis Sub-Terra be the research facility that they're using to look into Nemesis? Sort of a similar storyline that they had when this opened. Of course, we've seen from the footage that they've been testing the screens and it's all the same pre-show. So I think what Alton Towers are wanting to do with this is sort of link the investigation of Nemesis to Sub-Terra, so they don't have to change too much of the Sub-Terra building in the pre-show or anything like that, so they can pretty much reopen the same Sub-Terra that they had many years ago. And yeah, just that Phalanx research facility is a little hint there, a little Easter egg to Nemesis Sub-Terra. Including all the tests and investigations going on during this email as well, talking about the samples that they've been testing. Well, during Nemesis Sub-Terra, we knew that was all about investigating the Nemesis egg and everything like that. So it's just a few bits in here that link to Nemesis Sub-Terra. And I think they're really teasing us now, Alton Towers. Using the screens, testing them out outside the ride a few days ago. Maintenance was there, painting up some of the outside of the ride building. Nemesis Sub-Terra, I think personally, is opening this season. When do I think it's going to be opening? Well, nothing has been confirmed. We don't even know if it's going to open. But in my opinion, and from stuff that I've been gathering over the past few weeks, I think this is going to be a summer 2023 opening for Sub-Terra. The lifts have also been testing over the past few weeks as well, opening and closing, which of course is a simulator that takes you down to the Nemesis egg. But yeah, a lot has been testing, a lot's been going on by Nemesis Sub-Terra. The Nemesis viewing platform is right by Nemesis Sub-Terra. I think it's opening at some point. But overall, there we go. Nemesis Sub-Terra, rumoured to be opening later this year. And of course, the Nemesis observation platform. I really hope they don't charge for this viewing platform, but it's great to see Alton Towers has gone to this length to allow guests to go and view the construction and retracking, of course, of Nemesis. But there we go, the observation viewing platform coming to Alton Towers on the 26th of April, and of course all the latest Nemesis Sub-Terra updates rumoured to be opening this season at the park. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. There's plenty of vlogs and updates already on the channel. The next vlog here will be from Alton Towers and also a Big Dipper construction update over from Blackpool Pleasure Beach. If you haven't already, go and check out the Alton Towers opening vlog and also the other updates that were recorded from the park, such as the Congo River Rapids waterfalls returning video, and all the others that are already up. But with all that said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.